I have the mark of the beast on my back.
That's how you know.
It's the sign of it's a trident through a triangle.
It's the mark they have. You have to. The baby has to have the same mark.
Isn't that what I'm saying?
The baby's name mark.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh.
Yeah, the name of the beast.
No, not the name. The mark of the beast. Not the name Mark.
He's a real beast. Yeah.
We shall name him Mark.
Yeah.
Terrifying.
Unnecessary talk with Brian Sturges.
I look like some sort of French-Canadian trapper.
You do look French-Canadian. I'd buy some furs from you.
Yes. I like it up there. Have you been to Canada?
I've been to Montreal, which is French.
Montreal.
Yes, which is Canada.
I've been
and
there.
Canada.
That's where I got my new room.
I didn't ask you. You're not.
That's when I paid it.
No. This part has not begun. This part, we're not there.
He's undeniable. He's undeniable. Yeah, I would get some beef Texas.
This is another episode of Unnecessary Talk with Brian Sturges, and I'm that Brian Sturges. You follow me at Brian Sturges. You follow this man at Cliff Beach at Cliff Beach Music, and you follow Timothy Hall at Timothy Hall Music. And of course, books. Find them all down below. Click the links. You want a book? You want to read a book? You want to listen to a book?
Yeah.
Do it. And the holidays are coming, which means stockings. You know what makes a perfect stocking stuffer?
Oh, boy.
This guy.
No.
It's the same thing I did 1 year ago. Your book would make the perfect stocking stuffer.
I mean, you'd have to cram it in there.
Well, you just don't be a cheap bastard. You buy a quality. You buy a bigger stocking.
I do have a large stocking.
I mean, look how big Americans are. Look at me. Look at this.
The paperback
Look
fits
at
pretty
it.
well.
Oh, yeah, you can fold it a little bit.
I
like a
did
good
not
old
know you had a
bareback.
paperback. Now, you were just a little upset before filming because I am wearing red and black,
That's right.
and you were like, "That's my shit stuff."
Yeah.
See
But Tim Hall said.
too late now.
Tim Hall,
Don't bleep it.
to which
don't
Tim.
bleep
I'm sick of it.
That's
Okay.
okay.
They
To
don't,
Tim Hall,
they don't want my revenue.
your comment was.
Oh, I said he's more red and you're mostly black, and it
Mostly
came out
black.
wrong.
You've heard it here first on UNT.
Look.
Mostly black.
Look how I've actually
Burly.
grown into a wall of flesh. Where Cliff Beach has 3 days left. Like it's so thin. Like we went in
great
such
days.
opposite directions. We just have to start a comedy.
How are your
duo.
clavicles coming along? Are they popping out?
They're in there. They're in there. But I'm going to hit the gym pretty hard because I've been pretty lazy.
What's his last name?
Clavicle Jones? I don't know.
No, Jim.
Jim.
Oh, Jim Jones.
Music.
That was a long delayed. As you get older, it takes a while to
I forgot. It is what it is, man.
Yeah,
you know what I
that's the way
mean?
it is what it is.
It is what it is. You know.
Have I told you?
Probably maybe like lower it a little bit.
Yeah.
Couple of minutes.
I'd take it down to about 28.
Have I told you how when I got this hat for the Falcons that people stopped me
Oh, yeah.
and asked me about the Falcons where it's
We made a short of it.
It's so much now that I have to look up stats to be prepared for people
You're
to ask me.
faking it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
That's
good.
Because they're like, the Titans, though. That was a tough game.
Yeah,
Now it's 4-4.
tough game,
'cause,
but
man.
before, yeah.
QB, they had to sit him out. He's on the hurt list now.
You see that?
My
Did
fantasy.
you see that large? Did you see that man who'll one day
Yeah.
own a Chevy dealer that'll one day lose it to his wife,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
break his spine while trying to catch a ball that why isn't it round? I think it's can we why? That's how dumb the game is.
I think. Do you think it's because it used to be like it's like an organ that they filled up with air, right? Didn't it used to be like a
Atlanta
pig
Falcons?
bladder or something?
What are you talking about?
Football, right?
Oh, the football. I thought you were talking about the Atlanta Falcons.
All I know is that you
They're
would think,
football, though,
you would
right?
think that I like football. I mean, you got positions, you got tight ends.
There we go.
You think
There
I'd
we
be
go.
into
There
it?
it is.
you know?
There we go.
Yeah.
There we go. All right. So what's the most
Catch, receive.
What's
it's
the
all
most
the same. to
What's
me.
the most masculine football sentence you can come up with right now?
They're 4-4 right now. Wins and losses. I saw the Texas Rangers won the World Series, first time ever for them. That was exciting.
Yeah.
I saw this.
Remember when they were
The
real
other
Rangers?
Yeah, I was like, what happened to Chuck Norris?
He went gray.
Actually,
Did he?
Yeah, but then he's dyeing it. And you know when you see like an old man with like a
when it's
bad
like-
black dye, but now it's like a red. It's like a red that doesn't exist in nature.
It's a bad
Would you also be mad at Chuck Norris? Red, black, and white
Nunchuck?
colors.
North. You get it.
Not Chuck Norris.
But then they re-brought Walker back. I don't know if that show's still on. They rebooted it. It's just called Walker.
Oh, really? And it just doesn't have.
He's no longer a Texas Ranger. He's just retired.
Yeah, he
No, it's
uses
still-
a
it's
walker.
We follow him at his
It's
retirement.
still a good cop, black cop.
I'll
Fitch.
go to the Cocos.
Is Cagney and Lacey getting rebooted? That'd be exciting, huh?
Oh.
Never saw it.
Tay McNeil or whatever her name is.
Tatum O'Neal.
No idea.
Oh, Tay, the lady from
Tay Diggs.
the lady that was now white haired and she was on, I don't know, The Practice or something else.
Chandra Rhimes.
Oh, Shonda Rhimes. Shondaland. That's an amusement park I had to go to. A little Bridgerton. Black people doing well.
Oh.
On old times. Not slaves.
Fiction.
Victoria.
Jeez.
No, I
No, it all worked out though, right? You're pretty good now, right? We're cool?
we're
my God.
never cool.
We're cool now.
Thank you.
We cool?
Now the thing is, writer's strike ended, right? But acting strike didn't end. So
Right.
there's still shows not coming back until
There are still
2024. Yeah, so we're screwed. It has really affected me on the music licensing side.
Is it the mic? Is it the cable?
Is it?
We'll never know.
Masculinity? I don't know. It was fine before.
I'm going to get a new microphone.
Oh.
I'm going to write on this paper,
Oh.
new,
Is that what that looks?
pre-owned, Cliff's mic.
Yep,
That's a foreign language.
that's a serious
Also,
show.
I have on here Fat Dream because this morning, right
do.
before I woke up, I had a fat dream.
Oh.
And the fat dream was me trying on shirts. And when I saw it from the side, I was like looking at a mirror at a Macy's, and I had a gut both in the front and the back. I looked like Bobby Bacala on The Sopranos.
I see
It's
it.
coming out, and it was just like this big tent of fabric that went out, and then I woke up and
Do you walk
had a
into
cookie for breakfast.
Do you walk into frame as a silhouette and then it just draws your body?
It's Hitchcock, you're right. Yeah, cock itch. If you. Yeah, that came in really.
He
clear.
was really
You know when you
mean.
say the word cock and it comes into like.
Oh.
I've been watching the old Hitchcock Presents because that it's been a scary time in life with Halloween,
Oh, right.
Yes,
Of course.
yes.
and so Hitchcock
Which you.
was known.
This is Cliff. This is Cliff at the end. This is Cliff right before lunch because he only eats once every 7 days, right? And then he was like
Does,
this.
wear you down.
He was like this. He was like, I want to go eat. I'm so hungry. I'm so hungry. Feed me.
I have a fat dream.
Feed
No,
me.
but I've been watching Hitchcock. Hitchcock was mean to like female actresses, right? That
Yes,
was, like,
that's what I
very
hear,
Well
yeah.
documented, like in The Birds or Psycho.
Psycho, yeah.
That lady was never able to shower again.
Only baths.
Yeah, only bath. Only bath. Now Rock Hudson, that's
It's
a man that
chocolate
can take
syrup.
a bath.
That's a man. No, that's when men were men.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, teacher's pet. That's Doris Day. She was a darling. Yeah, it's crazy.
Hey, how's your jazz album? What's up with that?
It is coming out March 15th. We're like already in
Oh, I heard it.
the ramp up of promo. But yeah, all the artwork is done. Looks amazing. I'll have to send it to you. But yeah, March 15th, 2024 is coming out. We're doing a huge PR push and radio push. And
All right.
yeah, coming
Is there
out on
going to
California
be
Soul Music. Super excited.
a
It's a quality
CD
label.
release
You
show?
have great
Are you gonna
artists on
do?
there.
Well, Wall Flesh soundtrack. On the
Oh,
version.
I've heard that's good.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
quality. See?
Yeah.
California Soul
Corn's
Music. What you
perfect
ever
on that
do?
one.
What you ever do?
Yeah. I'm waiting for the follow up, even Fleshier. You can make a soundtrack follow up without a movie. That happened with Spinal Tap. They made a second.
I like also when you cut my face out for the stoner trivia, you left the microphone on my chin.
Oh, well, yeah, because I couldn't get it. I couldn't
So
get
it
it
was
to
like this.
disappear.
It
Yeah.
was like, what is that growth?
It was nice watching
Oh.
back the Stoner Trivia because I didn't know that I won.
Oh, you won. Yeah.
Until it was
By
over.
far,
Congratulations.
yeah.
Thank you.
I didn't know.
Thank you. Yeah, it was what, 13 to 11, I think.
I think it was 16 to.
Oh.
The
13.
ending, there was a lot of build up, and then it was like TikToks. There was no announcing
Yeah, yeah.
of who
Yeah, that's what I
won,
put,
yeah.
like-
or a graphic or anything. It
Could
was
have
just
done a
like,
graphic. Yeah.
yeah, I didn't know either. So
But he did a great,
that would have been cool.
Did a great song.
And I also love in the Hollywood episode, you showed the wide in the last 30 seconds of the whole episode. Like
It was in the beginning too.
is there any sort of establishing? And now I don't want to give you a production note. Well, I could give the same note as before, as I ramble too long, and then he leads it in because he thinks he should. But I say the same thing many times. You know when you say the same thing one time and then you say it again.
Yeah, you reiterate it.
Yeah. So you do something a single time and then you do it once.
It's once
again.
more, right? Yeah. Or several times more.
But the point is, my rants go too long, and I'm giving Tim permission to trim that shit down. And the other thing is the Gwyneth Paltrow picture that you
It was the
picked.
wrong one. That was last year's, right? I realized that later.
No,
Or
okay.
was that the right one?
Can we put up the right one now?
Looking
You'll
good.
have to show me.
It's on the screen right now, right?
Gotta
Oh,
use
there it
that
is.
But
scoop.
look at it. Look at it. If we can actually find it because it was some random ad. But look how there's nothing there. Now I don't like. Now I'm not saying Gwyneth and I don't want to talk out of school.
No.
But you know what you did. I know. Blythe knows.
Oh, she knows.
Ben Stiller knows.
She dated Matthew
All
Perry?
of the Fockers know. Oh, he died.
But she dated Matthew Perry. You saw she made a very heartwarming.
I
talking
did
about
not
the
see.
one summer
But
they
see,
dated. Yeah.
another
I didn't know
unnecessary goddamn Gwyneth Paltrow fact in my mind. Stop giving me facts about Gwyneth Paltrow.
He's
I want
losing
to
all
know.
the important stuff.
What do you know about the facts of life? I know you're a Tootie.
I know that Nell Carter died
Give me a break.
moments after I started
Give me a
working
break.
with her.
You won a Tony.
I mean,
for
within
anal
like 2
behavior.
weeks.
Oh.
They were like, you want to work with Nell Carter? I was like, yes. And he's
I
like, too
do.
bad. She's died.
I do love Nell Carter.
Well, at least you can work with Tom Sizemore or whatever that guy's name was.
She was a Tony winner and did a
he's
great
dead.
voice. Nell Carter.
Matthew, what do you think of the Matthew Perry death?
He didn't look well when they did the Friends reunion, and I don't think it was an accident. I think he had other issues. He's only 50-something. He drowned
yeah,
in
yeah,
the
he was-
jacuzzi.
Oh, was
Heart
he in the
attack.
bath?
Heart attack.
Yeah, it was a heart attack,
No,
right?
but he didn't look good.
Jim Morrison
He was
did.
having some health issues. I remember they did a reboot of Odd Couple with him.
Yes, and the guy who plays the gay guy in the
Yeah.
cop shows with the
Yeah.
short pants.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, he's good.
He is good.
He's good. He's
They
good.
brought that back
He's really
several
good.
times, and that show's still great.
Are you talking about Tom Lennon?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yes. Yes.
Reno 911. They brought that back. They brought it back as the Roku thing, and they brought it back in the movie. No, he's good. I mean, it's no original. The original, those guys were like legit.
Oh, yeah.
You're
that guy. You guys could do that. You're definitely the straight-laced
Am I
comedy
Lemon?
guy.
Or whatever it's the other guy?
And he's definitely like
Isn't Mathau
the
in there?
drunk coming to stay on your couch.
Oh, he's doing the whole thing.
But yeah, you're definitely that guy. The guy who comes to this guy. Yeah.
Yeah, I would be the straight
But
guy.
you would have to. Well, that's okay. This is the
I could be
screenplay
the
I would write.
butler.
This would be the screenplay that would be cast.
Yeah. I'm like Benson,
Oh.
basically.
I did say, oh,
I love
yeah,
Benson.
George Benson. Can I get you some tea?
Well, it was a spin-off of Soap.
I don't know soap.
Me neither.
Soap dish? I heard that.
No,
That's
Soap.
Sally Fields,
Soap
right?
was like
Oh, yeah, that's Sally Fields.
it was like a comedy pretending to be a soap opera. And Benson
Yes,
spun off from
Calvin Klein, one of those guys. One of the Klein's sisters.
Decline.
The finger picking,
Yeah,
North Atlantic, Icelandic throat singers, and finger
throat singers.
As soon as I know a show is canceled, that's the one I want to watch. During Halloween, I watched the Exorcist reboot, the series, the TV series with Gina Davis. I had no idea
There's
they had even done one for 2 seasons.
Gina
on Fox.
Davis was in it?
Yeah.
You know, she almost was on the Olympic team for archery.
Yes, I saw that
Yeah.
in her bio in the late 90s. She was
Yep.
like 24th or something.
Yeah.
She didn't place, but she was like, she'd only picked it up in 2 years.
Yeah.
How long you been doing it?
It's coming on. This will be 3 years now.
You'll never be
Do you
a
think?
Gina
Do
Davis.
you,
never be
do you
Gina
think
Davis.
being a celebrity though helped her to get higher, or was just
No,
Well,
'cause
Jason
it's based on
Statham,
scores,
he was
right?
he was a swimmer.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, he was.
That's how he got
those
Jason
shoulders?
swimmer. He was like an Olympic swimmer, and then because he was all ripped in abs, he got a modeling gig, and then next thing you know, he's
a Momoa?
no
No,
Statham.
Statham.
Oh, Statham. Momoa looking
Yeah, yeah.
good though. And Statham.
Moa looking good.
Momoa. I want some more Momoa.
Moa looking good. I don't even know. I don't know what
Aquaman?
He seems dirty. Like he would
Yeah,
He
smell.
seems dirty.
Yeah, but like sexy dirty. Like he's a mechanic and fix
Oh, okay.
motorcycles.
Like
but that there is an odor.
Couldn't you just
He
call
looks like he smokes
Aquaman?
too. Like a combination of. But he's wealthy.
Yeah.
So it's that weird like a blue collar, but. He's still wearing like Octagino.
Couldn't you just call-
Octagino, which is the Staten Island knockoff.
Yeah.
Isn't Aquaman basically like Little Mermaid, but like a big merman?
It's Little Merman.
That was
Big
the
Merman,
original
yeah.
title, Merman.
I didn't see the reboot with Chloe, the black girl, but I heard it was good.
I think the lady watched it on the
I'm
plane.
over reboots. I mean, it's good as a cartoon.
You just watched The Exorcist.
I'm talking about, but the live
Sizzle.
action that was a cartoon.
Oh,
I want a
okay.
cartoon.
What about that new Frasier? I haven't seen it. I heard it's
Oh, I've been watching it.
Is that a cartoon?
garbage.
I've been watching it. It's not as good.
That's what I heard.
But
But it's not going to be.
it's like it's okay. Like
Is
you
Kelsey
watch-
Grammer
He
on it?
needs a new house in Palm Springs. Let him do it. How
making
many
Christian
actors
movies.
His
do you
wife is
think
nuts,
do?
though, right?
How many actors do you think do a pilot or a first season knowing it's not going to go? Like I saw
They just wanna get-
some David Spade show that just like the image I saw looked like.
Oh, snake oil?
I'll go. Yes,
Yeah.
like I'll go ahead and take this money, knowing that I probably won't be doing it. Like I'll get that money up front, and then I probably won't be doing this fucking horse shit.
Yeah.
Not that to the fine people of snake oil. I haven't seen it.
course.
I'm just saying whoever made
Yes.
the graphic made it look like this guy.
Let's roll
Oh,
that.
it's
David, like,
phonated.
yeah, come on, David.
Let's roll that.
I
And
personally.
by the way, you're like the male Gwyneth Paltrow. He's got too
No.
much hair products. and
I
he looks-
love David Spade, and I won't allow anyone to say anything bad about him.
Okay,
All
There we
I
go.
can say is,
That's all I say.
do you have
that's your
footage-
whole argument.
Yeah, that's my whole argument.
What would your game show
He's got
be?
a special
I
place
feel
in
like
my
you
heart.
want to bring back.
I had a game
Ask
show.
Jeeves.
I had a game show at the. At
You
the-
don't know
the
Jack.
Weekend Show.
What was it?
That I had that one person show, and I had the game where you have a volunteer and there's questions on the board. What's your
see.
favorite color? And then once they sit down, you flip it, and it's very
I
personal.
thought you were gonna eat your way. To the
Oh, like yeah. Wait,
what the
I
fuck
missed,
did you just
I
say?
just missed it. I missed
It's
it.
a fat joke, I'll tell you that. It's a fat joke. Look at
he's
that
looking
fucking
at-
face.
He's having too
Fuck
much
you! I'm
fun over
sneaking
there.
calories in your shit. I'm gonna start putting fucking prime powder and
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, some weight
Fat Dream,
gainer.
is that a game show? Could be.
Fat dream.
Yeah.
You having fun over there? You feel good about yourself?
I don't know if that was
No,
worth
but
it.
what-
guy-
what was your
the
game
guy-
show?
What?
What was your game show?
He just explained it.
What do you mean?
No, you're gonna make a new one.
Oh,
Because that's a popular, like, comedy gateway. Look at Steve Harvey. You could be that guy, like from comedy into game show into the family
Well, that's the two choices, right? They go talk show or game show. Those
or
are
pastor.
Or yes.
Why?
Where they start making food. Oh, I forgot to get and
Christmas
mix
time.
all of the Dolly Parton food. I was
Oh.
going to do that.
That sounds
You could have
gross.
that
No,
log
but let's
into
make
a
a new
log.
game show. Something with kids. I think that'd be good.
I don't know. Kids are unpredictable.
Whose kid is it anyway?
This DNA test. I
that
think
the
it should just be
Like a 23andMe sponsored situation?
like you
And
are
we
not.
poll and we vote and
Yeah.
you know.
I think it should be required, so that when you have the baby,
So you want to be?
Oh,
a
so it's
parent.
just
when you have the baby at the hospital, they test the genetics, and you're the father. Okay, does it match? Okay, let's move forward. But it's the guys who sign the thing and then find out it's their friend dumped a hot load into the guy's wife, and now he's raising, and then he's required to.
race.
Even when
okay.
he divorces her, he's required to pay for his wife's slut horn
There you
and
go.
baby making.
Yeah.
I'm just
Yeah.
saying the bitches out there.
Speaking of which,
There's bitches out there.
because Tim's always on the computer.
November rain bitches.
Look up the statistics for switched at birth. How often does that happen?
Oh, is that going to be something readily
I would imagine
searchable?
it happens more than you think.
Yeah, so why not? So why? Oh, so both babies at the hospital, like they put tracking, like the tracking on the babies in the hospital, and I had to be buzzed in and all this because it is. People still babies. It's still a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm not selling mine, but if you need a baby, I can get you. And of course, we don't want to go into detail about the
It's
different.
a lot.
Look at that.
28,000 babies get switched in hospitals every year? That can't be right.
8,000 out of 4 million births, and that is Baltimore Sun. That's a legit newspaper. It's not National Enquirer.
So
28. Hey,
28,000.
well, that's what I'm saying.
maybe
why
I'm not
should-
even my...
I told you.
I mean,
Staggering.
No disrespect, but you got to check.
Yeah. Jeez, 28,000.
I have the mark of the beast on my back.
That's how you
it's
know.
The sign of it's a trident through a triangle.
It's the mark they have. You have to. The baby has to have the same mark.
Isn't that what I'm saying?
The baby's name mark.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh.
Yeah, the name of the beast.
No, not the name. The mark of the beast. Not the name Mark.
He's a real beast. Yeah.
We shall name him Mark.
Yeah.
Terrifying.
You gotta low jack them immediately. Like as you see the foot.
They did
coming
it at the
out.
hospital.
Yeah.
They wouldn't let me. And then I was holding the baby, and then she said to me, the nurse was like, can you step into the hallway for a second?
Look at that.
So I stepped inside of the
that.
hallway with the baby.
They said
and
that
then
lady
I'll
had
just keep talking.
that lady had a baby for a year, right?
Whose fucking name's on this fucking shit? Whose fucking name's on this mother?
She breastfed someone else's baby, and then another person said they had an entire year missing or something.
Jeez. I tell you what.
Comment below, and I'll read your email, and I'll send you the rest of that story.
Yeah. You can't wait. You're gonna mail it.
Once you breastfed a baby, they've bonded.
It's like that.
I easily could have been switched at birth. I mean, I know I wasn't, but I could have.
How do you know?
There's always you're
How
not
do-
the
the
father,
shape
but
of your
there's no
head.
you're not the mother.
But
So
you
that'd
look
be
like
cool.
him. It's the ones.
Oh
it's-
yeah, you look
It's
exactly
when
like
they
your
have,
dad.
yeah, it's when they have 4 kids and there's one, like, I don't want to say,
Oh, it
Redheaded.
happened.
Prince Harry there. Prince,
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
a little
yeah.
redhead, green eye. He looks just like the tennis guy. We
Yeah.
saw that.
Yeah, and that's
But
cool.
that means you were expecting less, right? You weren't expecting 28,000.
That seems a lot. Are
That
these like
seems like
community hospitals? What about these nurses who kill?
Oh yeah. You have Black Widows or whatever they're
Yeah,
called.
yeah. There's this one woman. She's just wrapping them up.
It's not good.
Some of them are minis.
Angela Mercy.
Oh yeah, Angel of Death
Oh,
is
yeah.
the yeah.
I love
They're
that.
not Black Widows.
I'm
Angel
so
of
into
Death.
it. Like if they're sick,
You're
and dying
into it?
anyway. I mean, if you're putting them out their misery, they weren't useful and they were like in pain.
Well, I think some of them are just giving them to make them stay sick, and then eventually they die.
Well, that's different. But
That
I'm
would
talking
be an
about if
angel of
someone
death.
is sick,
You're thinking
and they
angel of
kind of
mercy.
wanted to die. or
I have
they
no
be-
problem with it.
Or they become a burden.
Yeah, you have an idea how many people sign up at a gun range and then blow their fucking head off? It happens.
I've
so
heard
much.
about this. Yeah.
Yeah, we talked about this. They don't do it. It's like no one dies at Disney sort of thing. They don't talk about it in the news because it's so easy, but it
Someone
happens.
died at Disney?
The people die at Disney all the time, but what they do is the ambulance takes them out and they're declared dead off Disney property. Same thing in Vegas, right?
Nice.
People kill themselves in the casinos weekly. There are people dying,
They take
Oh,
them to
dang.
Brim.
but they're always given CPR, even if they're hacked up into pieces and then removed. But no one ever dies on a casino property. It's
I
part
wonder
of
if
the
you
thing.
could get like a map of where deaths occur, and
I
then
was
you
talking
look at.
to a blackjack dealer. He's like, because when we were there, some lady jumped off the top of the
What?
Paris one.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Really? Jeez.
You know.
Did she say something?
I'm gonna be there in February.
Ow!
Yeah.
I wish I saw Michael Jackson one.
Now the Sphere. What do you think of that big
Oh,
round
man,
thing?
that looks so cool.
Yeah.
I saw it the last time I was in Vegas. I wasn't open yet, but it was about to. I heard the U2 concert there was amazing.
But what
It's
about
called
the
Sphere.
What about the bottom
Sphere.
half of that? Isn't that kind of a waste? Like who can see those? Is that for the mole people?
Yes. Well, they do.
for the,
They do
the
have
mole
quite a,
people who live in the
No,
tunnels?
they do have quite a few people who live under the thing. They drown like with the one time it
Yes,
rained.
the hobo. Yeah,
Yeah.
They cleaned it right out. God said, "Sorry, never mind. That's a terrible."
That's
thing.
what I was gonna say.
But we were
hobo
thinking,
glasses. That's what you look like. A big hobo.
I look like.
When you put those on, I think he
tell you
looks like a sophisticated
Let me
hobo.
tell you what.
He's a professor.
Your weakness disgusts me.
Oh wow.
You'll never be nothing unless you work harder. Do you understand me? Your excuses
I feel bad for mole people.
are disgusting.
Speaking of mole people,
And your boyfriend's foot is bullshit.
speaking of mole people, what does the government do when they clear out a place? Because like on Venice, underneath the
Yes,
405,
after 10 years.
they cleared them out.
Finally.
They brought a bus,
And-
they packed them all up, they fenced the sidewalks,
Yes.
and they're gone.
Really?
Yep.
Wait, what
Yeah.
part of Venice?
It's like literally at like in Culver City, the
Tito's.
405 in Venice
Oh,
Boulevard.
right there?
Yeah.
They took them out.
Oh,
They're gone.
no kidding.
Because it was nasty down there. People were getting stabbed and shot and all kinds of stuff.
Plus,
It was gross.
plus
and stunk.
Tito's charges like $1.20 each for a cheese now. So like that's the real crime.
Oh, yeah.
Their burritos
I haven't had
are
their.
delicious.
I've never
That's
had the
over. I mean,
burrito.
you know,
Beef
I
and
mean,
bean?
It's not worth it. It's not worth the line. It's like a thing. It's like an experience.
Oh,
it's
it's like
Prince hot
Pink's,
dog.
yeah.
like-
Yeah. Think
Some
Pink?
of the saddest fat moments are when I'm doing an activity like that by myself. Like I remember one time I was in Hollywood. I was just doing a bunch of shit, running around, and I was like, I'll just go get a hot dog real quick. And then it just turned into me like standing in line.
Yeah.
And then after about 5 minutes, like I'm the only one alone standing in this line for like 15 minutes to put a hot dog in my face.
If we went together.
Also, when I got an ice cream,
Yeah.
getting ice cream by yourself in your 40s, it's just real sad. As a guy,
If we went there and got hot dogs together and we eat inside, we could be two in the pinks.
Yes, that is
you
true.
really worked that out.
Can
You really
eat
took a
inside,
moment,
though?
worked that in your brain. You're like, I hope I get
I don't
this
think
out
there's an
in the
inside there, is there?
Oh, there is now.
There is, yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, in the back.
And if you're by the dumpster, then
pink
you'd
is
be
in the back?
You'd be the one in the stink.
It's all messed up.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
How many African countries can you name? Go.
Oh, well, you got Djibouti.
Okay, that's a city.
What?
No, I don't know.
You got Djibouti. You got Botswana, South Africa, Egypt,
Yeah.
Ivory Coast, Ghana,
That's a good one.
Namibia,
That's good.
Zaire,
Uh-huh.
Madagascar,
Haven't seen it.
Nigeria,
Yeah, let's go in Kenya.
Kenya.
Yeah, there it is.
Obama.
Well, of course, you gotta have Obama. Wow.
Would you say Morocco since
That's
Egypt
pretty
is
good.
in there?
Morocco's in there.
I'd say
Okay.
you did
Ethiopia.
significantly better than the average American could.
Ethiopia too,
For
right?
sure.
Ethiopia, yeah, which is next to Djibouti. And
Ah.
Eritrea, which used to be part of Ethiopia.
Oh, I don't know that one.
Yeah.
I would have got maybe 2 of those.
I'm impressed.
Yeah, I am too.
I'd love to go to Africa. I had an opportunity in 6th grade. I was in an African exchange program. I had a guy come live with my family for a few months in the summer.
Just for a few months?
Yeah,
Oh, in the summer.
In the
Okay.
summer. His name
I
was
know how the story is.
his name was Joshua Mabitu,
Uh-huh.
and he had never used indoor plumbing, so he shit all over our bathroom. But
Wait, what?
he had never used the Western toilet.
So he just was like, I guess I just go anywhere in
I
this
don't
room.
know what happened. We weren't in there. It was after the fact. We were like, oh no.
Oh, no.
And so we tried to explain, and I don't know. He finally kind of got it, but
Yeah, I imagine.
But yeah,
It's pretty quick. That's a quick
I
pickup.
Finally,
I remember
kind
he
of
like
got
he
about
After
it.
3 months.
he carved all these things that he brought with him. So he brought us like these horse tails that you swat the flies with, and he
Oh, nice.
carved like giraffes and gazelles and stuff that we had. And I was supposed to go visit him, but I was so afraid to go because he was coming to America, which was like
The movie?
which was like he was gonna see different things, where I was gonna go to like a very remote, very poor village. At the time I was a kid, I had like
Hey.
You would have seen stuff, though.
Yeah. There's a video. I might have it in the TikToks that went viral this week of the guy singing Soul Glow. Did
I
you
saw
see
it.
it on
Yeah, I saw
NPR?
it. Yes, I saw
Isn't that was
it's
the,
not the original guy.
oh, it's not?
I don't think so.
I think it is.
It might be, but I don't think so.
Can we find you know what we're talking about? The Soul Glow.
Well, I mean, I
from
know
Coming
Soul
to
Glow.
America.
Because the original guy, I had saw a photo. It might have been him, but at first I was like, I don't think that is him. But he's great.
Whoever it was,
He was killing it.
you were killing it.
Soul Glow singer.
Ooh, you know what? I
think we're-
impressed a young woman at a diner this week
Oh.
because I asked for the old man meal of a hot, open-faced turkey sandwich, but instead of white bread, on biscuits.
You put it on a biscuit?
So essentially, it's biscuits and gravy with hot turkey and mashed potatoes and cranberries. Doesn't that
That
sound good?
impressed someone?
See, you're not a fat person anymore. You see, if you were one of us again, you would have really enjoyed that story. Fat people everywhere salivated after
No,
hearing
it sounds
that.
good. But I'm saying, why would that impress the waitress?
Because she had never heard of it. She had never heard of anybody substitute. Can I get a little win?
Tiny Tim's TikToks.
太好喝了。
Oh no, it's not a filter? Oh no! It's not a filter!
That was the one you start with.
Oh,
I showed that
that's
to my
rough.
wife, and then she
Was
just
that
looked at me.
impressive?
This was my wife. She said, "What is wrong with you?
What's wrong with you?
Why would you show me that?" It says parking is prohibited, so back in parking is prohibited, so I made a car with 2 fronts. Maybe a Geo Metro?
Yeah, I hope it is. Can you actually get ticketed for backing into a...
All right, I should be saying something, so you're watching. So he's in trouble because it's back in parking is prohibited. So he goes to a mechanic.
Oh, they really do. I think that is a Geo Metro.
That's how much they're listening to you. That this comes up on my feed.
Oh, yeah. It's got to be confusing heading down the highway, though. It does look just like the graphic I
That's
made.
exactly what it is.
Yeah, we can't tell whether it's coming or going.
And they painted it up to me.
Attending guy walking down the street, he gets a call. He just starts running toward.
That's good. Cut it. Cut it. There.
Okay.
So when I saw,
so much work.
oh, but come on, they're listening.
But what happens? Cut to the end.
The fact.
Well, I think that...
Well, he comes in. You want to show it? Yeah, he's confused.
Yeah.
But we don't get that payoff. We just assume he confused.
I guess we should have showed.
Okay, well,
you want to show it?
Yeah.
Skip ahead. Here we go.
So the guy comes, the meter maid, he looks. Is he going to give a ticket? Is he going to give a ticket? He doesn't know what to do. He doesn't know what to do. Is he going to give the ticket? Is he going to give it? Is he going to give it?
You got to ticket both sides.
Nah. Is she driving by? She didn't. No way. No way.
No ticket!
Oh, he wins.
Yeah, screw you.
Oh my God! Only white people. This is a waste of money, and resources, and time.
But this is how much TikTok listens to you. Like the algorithm, the fact that
it's
this is
scary.
coming up.
But the thing is like, why even have it prohibited? That parking lot was so big and very few cars.
So they can make it easier to tow.
Oh, is that what it is?
Right? Always follow the money.
Ah, man, you're smart.
But don't they just
That's a lot of shekels.
Don't they just lift it up on the flatbed anyway?
Well, you got to get to it. Usually, if they're parking garages or, I don't know.
That place was empty.
Well,
But you can only grab it. You gotta pull it a certain way. I
They
think.
could have grabbed it from the other side.
Just because I look like I work for a tow, just because I had once in a movie played a tow truck.
Oh.
Actually, I once played a homosexual tow truck driver
Naturally.
in a motion picture available
Typecast.
on Amazon.
Put the glasses back on, you bitch.
I think I look good. Hey,
I'm not gonna make fun of your glasses.
Please.
Daddy wants what he wants.
Yeah.
Do you understand me?
I see him buying only mouthwash and the TNA truck stop.
There we go.
First of all, I go to Flying J, and if you use my phone number, you can save 5% off a gallon. Actually, that's the only time a UNT coupon code would work. You save 5% off a gallon with my phone number. A little fun fact: if you're ever
Okay.
treat yourself.
Yeah.
Treat yourself.
I use Chevron. I get it 20% off with
Chevron.
from Bonds.
Fancy.
Fucking commie
It's
cocks.
expensive.
Fucking communists.
You been getting them Bonds reward points?
See those chevrons?
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
You
what
been
you're
using
saying.
that just for you?
I don't know what's just for you. It
The
sounds like something.
Inside the Bonds app? The coupons, the extra deals?
Oh, I don't have the app.
You gotta get the app.
I don't have the app.
You're missing out. You know, you look like a coupon.
Play. Ooh, sexy. Oh,
my God.
And she keeps dancing.
Wait,
It's
what?
just random reactions.
Yeah, those were
Random
someone's added.
Those were a splice edit of others.
Yeah, those last couple of things.
That was like monkey bars.
It happens a lot.
That
Falls?
type of fall.
When
Oh,
it's
yeah.
Sturges fall, it happens a
Well,
lot.
especially when they grease the pole up.
Yeah,
That happens.
yeah.
for sure.
That's why when they come out, they usually, I've heard, will bring a cloth and they'll wipe it down.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's so that they don't
Yeah.
kill
Oils
themselves.
from the body.
And I
get
bet
on
during
there.
COVID they were
secretions.
Secretions.
spraying it with
Snail
Lysol.
trails. Now, can firemen also do the pole like this?
Yes.
I think they only go down, right?
If they're good. I got a fire down below. Come find out.
This is Adobe's shape-shifting dress.
Oh, this is.
I
Oh.
bet I told you about this.
What?
Yes. Love
So
it.
they're all tiny screens, basically. You can change
Love
the dress.
it.
My team and I designed every aspect of this dress, and I personally stitched it together.
Oh, she looks like she could
Ah,
stick together everything.
that's pretty cool.
Hey.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
And the possibilities are
I mean, celebrities like NASCAR people will go in the future
Oh, and they
to
just
the
have ads
Oscars and be
stuff?
like,
They'll just be walking billboards.
Kind bars or something.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. It's fun. It's a novelty.
How's it gonna look bunched up at the end of my futon? Am I right?
I want to know.
Okay.
I want to know the other people on the team because I'm sure they weren't all attractive.
Well, it was between her and what they call Big Bertha. And they were like, well, it costs substantially more to cover her. But we don't fat shame. But
Lizzo would be a walking billboard.
whatever. You can eat your flute.
She be eating.
Now she kind
I
of
saw
got
her
canceled a
butt crack
little
the
bit,
other
right?
day.
Wait, I'm sorry. What?
On Instagram, she posted a picture where she was in the mirror, but her butt was out.
Oh, so you saw her butt crack?
A little butt crack or two.
And she got recorded yelling at her.
Oh, is that what it
rehearsal.
was?
But
Yeah,
she was
like-
giving them some sex thing too, right? She got sued.
Yeah, she was being overly sexual. She was she
Yeah.
didn't. Yeah. You know when you're like, I'm
Harassment.
the boss, and you don't think that
Oh.
you can say whatever you want. And you're like, oh, they can just sue you, and then they take your millions.
She'll be okay though.
She'll be fine.
Yeah.
I don't think she's going to be eaten out of
Because
home.
because she's
No, probably not.
because she's a woman.
I just caught it.
No, I'm saying because she's a woman. Because if she was a man, she can get canceled. But they don't cancel women like that. Because only women cancel.
Well, they canceled
don't-
Well, who
Ellen,
else?
right?
Oh, women fill up stadiums when they're like, "Oh, you're so brave because you have congenital heart failure."
I'm saying, but women don't cancel other women like they would a man. Like if she raped somebody and was a man, they cancel you immediately.
Yeah, you heard that here? Don't go.
Men?
Hey, Lizzo, don't go raping.
Well, I'm just saying,
Give me a
men.
closer. I know, but here's the thing: I put 40 of these things in. Some of them are so good, and you're like, there's
I
so
don't know.
many good ones in there that if I didn't pick another TikTok, there are a multitude of episodes of unwatched.
Oh yeah,
ones.
yeah.
No, I'm
and
just
really
saying-
good
Would
ones.
you find?
I watch
Is
them
it time
later.
to go? Should we get a closer?
Well, I was trying.
I'd love to, but this computer is completely frozen.
Like I said, I was trying to say that men are
I can't
presumed guilty.
Go anywhere.
Like if it's a man against a woman, the man is presumed guilty. But with a woman, women have the presumption of innocence.
This was another episode of Unnecessary Talk with Brian Sturges, and I have that Brian Sturges. You can follow me at Brian Sturges on YouTube and TikTok. I got one more follower. Yeah.
Oh, picking them up.
Only 991 more to go or something, so that I can get enough
Oh, so
as
you
I
can-
go live. Cliff Beach, listen, you can follow him at Cliff Beach Music. He's got gigs, he's got shows. You want to see the real thing? You know what I mean? Go up to him, say hello.
You got to see the real thing.
Buy him a mocktail and say, come back to my two Geo Metros back together. And of course, Timothy Hall Music. You want things recorded, edited, scrubbed, deleted.
Yeah,
that,
if you want
that
them deleted.
snuff film you made with your French bulldog.
Oh God.
No, the bulldog's fine.
Okay,
The
good.
woman is,
The chewing tobacco we don't like.
yes, we're anti-nicotine. See you next Tuesday.